So this is why Kung Fu Panda, the trilogy and the first movie is such a great movie and basically deserves all the praise that it receives. Okay, so the villains. I think that the villains are the best part of the franchise. If I were to rank the three, I would say Tai Long number one, Shen number two, and Kai number three. Just because I think Kai, I don't really, when I watch the films, I don't really get that villain vibe from him. I know he's pretty bad, but compared to Tai Long and to Shen, I just don't get the villain vibes. Um, I think he's the most creative one in terms of story and stuff like that. Um, but Tai Long, I feel whenever I watch him, he's just so powerful. Um, his martial arts is probably the best out of the three. Um, Shen is just pure evil, but he barely uses any martial arts. He's just a cannon that gets the best of him. And I think yeah, the villains are the best part of the story. Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery. That is why we call today a present. Okay, so the Furious Five, I believe, is the greatest five team of all time in movie history. They work well together. All the animals chosen, I think it's a great selection. Crane, the crane, Tigress, the tiger, Poe, the panda, Monkey, the monkey. Okay, great name. Um, Ninja Bug, um, Snake. I mean, these are just great names. I honestly believe the writers were not well to get these names out. Makes sense considering they're the animals. Why would you name an animal, a wild animal at least? And so I think that they do well together. They make funny jokes together. Um, Poe and Poe and Monkey are probably the funniest out of the bunch, but overall they have a good character arc between them, and I think they have a good sleeping area in the first film. They're treated well by Master Shifu, and I wish we get to see more in the fourth film. Okay, so the training montage, I think it's the greatest training montage in animation history. I think that the colors worked well, the lighting and all that stuff. Um, I think that Poe loving dumplings, I can relate to that and using it as motivation to get better. I love prawn dumplings. I love having it at Yum Um, I think that Poe gets overall better at Kung Fu. The choreography in this montage is the greatest choreography I've ever seen. The animators worked really hard on this, and you can see just from watching the scene. Just overall, I believe it's a great montage, and I think that it was very useful in defeating Tai Long in the first film. And I hope that we get to see more of it in the fourth film when Poe teaches the new Dragon Warrior. So the secret ingredient, which this slide is all about, is basically discussing how the secret ingredient is nothing. It's just love, and it's just Poe's dad working hard to make it the best, even if there's no singular thing that makes it better. Just being yourself is good enough, and that's a great message for us and for Poe, and it's a good realization for Tai Long. Um, and I think that it makes the movie overall better, and I hope that they continue to do this throughout every other movie that they create symbolisms and good messages and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, so Poe's character arc is the second greatest character arc in DreamWorks and animation history, only second to Shrek. I think Jack Black and the writers did a great job creating this character and beginning this character from a fat panda to the great dragon warrior in Kung Fu Panda 3 is truly the greatest character arc. He went through tough times, especially in the second film, through his past, and then in the first film, getting bullied by the others in the Furious Five. In the third film, getting knocked around and the future of the pandas and stuff like that. I think that it is truly a great character arc, and I hope that it will continue to get even better for Poe, and I hope that it has a good ending. Okay, so these have got to be the worst Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know what they're criticizing. Kung Fu Panda deserves at least a 90 Rotten Tomatoes. Kung Fu Panda 2, I reckon, is worthy of an 89 Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know how it got 81. Um, Looking at Kung Fu Panda 3, I don't know how it's better than Kung Fu Panda 2. I thought Kung Fu Panda 2 was better than Kung Fu Panda 3, and I think um, the critics dismissed this movie quickly. Um, I don't think they really got the message, and I think the audience as well. I think that it deserves more, and I know that the fourth film will please the audience and the critics together alike. Okay, so I believe that Hans Zimmer and John Powell created this the second best animated soundtrack of all time, only second to Shrek. Um, the music just transforms me into the different universe. I think that my ears are just go buzzing every single time I listen to the soundtrack. Um, Sacred Pools of Tears just makes me go to, oh, it's just so good. Like, I don't know how they even make this music, but it's so good. Okay, so I think the directors did a great job in selecting the cast for this trilogy. I think that the voice actors develop the character and they make him even funnier. I think they work perfectly with the animators creating the characters. I think they fit well and they develop the whole story even better. And I hope that there are some better actors. Not saying that these ones are bad, but I'm saying hopefully there are some better actors that add to the roster in the fourth film. Okay, so after seeing CinemaCon and knowing the plot of the fourth movie, um, I can just tell already that the movie's going to be great. It's going to be a phenomenal movie. It's going to be sad coming to an end. Jack Black's last role is Poe. I think all the animators and actors have done a great job within these past three films. And I don't think the credit is deserved where it needs to be. I think this trilogy is underrated, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for watching Jonah B 6000, and there will be more videos on the way.